If not fixed on time, that can lead to really costly repairs and thousands of dollars in future repairs. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Dodge Charger. If you guys have a Dodge Charger, you have check engine light and code P0442. Stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that, how to fix it, and it could be something that most people will never even suspect. It's something not related directly to the evap system. We will explain what it is, and if you don't fix that code on time, it can actually lead to more problems, costly repairs, and you may end up spending thousands of dollars in the future. So we will explain why it's important to fix it now. Before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make, guys, at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. On that Dodge Charger we'll have even more. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need, guys, in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos, absolutely free. And if you guys need to buy any parts, tools for your Dodge Charger or any car, you want to get them at a good price and quick shipping, you want to save money, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from, and we'll share where you can find even additional things. What we have specifically here, 2018 Dodge, that specifically is a 3.6 engine that's very popular in Dodge Chargers. So, code P0442. It means that you have a small leak, okay? Small leak in the evap system. Now, let's talk about what's the evap system. That's the evaporative emission system. What it does, okay, pretty simple, guys. The evap system, you have, okay, gasoline in the fuel tank, and when you have gasoline, what will happen at that point? Gasoline, when it splashes, when it heats up, it releases fumes. These fumes back in the day used to be released in the atmosphere, but now there is one sensor in the fuel tank that detects the pressure, how much pressure it's in the fuel tank. It's a closed system. So that hose that you see right here, it's coming from one device by the fuel tank known as a canister. Practically it catches the fuel vapor, send them to that hose, and when you have enough pressure, the engine computer will tell that device, which is known as a purge control valve, to open, and that's the bottom hose coming from the canister, that's the top hose. You will open, the fumes will go through here and will end up in the intake manifold. So you can see the fuel vapors, fumes will be burned through the engine will be more efficient, you will not lose fuel, and you will not pollute the atmosphere, so it's a win-win situation. But if you have a small leak, what could that indicate, guys? It could indicate that first, that purge control valve is not closing all the way, not working correctly. So we have a special video that explains how to test purge control valve on Dodge Charger. Check it out. Even though it might be opening and closing, the seal inside may have something preventing it from closing, or it may be worn, and that can cause it not to close. So we have a video that explains how to test purge control valve. Also, you need to inspect the line coming to the purge valve, okay? That line all the way going to the fuel tank, make sure you inspect it and it's in good working condition. Also, you need to check towards the back. You have more vacuum lines around the canister box right there, but that will not fail too often. Something else that you need to consider, okay, you have that fuel cap right here. This is a very common reason for that code. We recently fixed it on a Volkswagen with only 40,000 miles. Let me leave it here and I want to show you. This cap right here has, guys, a crack. Okay, that crack right there, okay, you can clearly see it, will not let, okay, pressure build in the fuel tank, okay, fast enough as it should. And the engine computer, if you're on a long trip, sometimes it will detect and be like, okay, up to that point we were supposed to have pressure to open the purge valve, but we don't. It means we have a small leak somewhere, depending on how fast it happens and all that stuff. And that seal is the one responsible for that, because it will just release the fuel vapors in the atmosphere. Another thing that can be caused by the fuel cap, you have a special valve here. The purpose of that valve is to practically, if your evap system quits working, that purge valve quits working, let's say, and it cannot open, you don't want to build too much pressure in the fuel tank, because that can lead to okay, potential fires and explosions. So what this cap does, it has a special valve that releases the fuel pressure in the atmosphere. So you can see it's a safety design. But you need to always inspect the seal, and the fuel cap could be your actually cause for that code. Now, why you need to fix it on time? Because that can lead to actually lean fuel mixture in some cases as well. Purge control valve that's not closing can simulate vacuum leaks. The engine will try to compensate that by spraying more fuel. That can cause future damage to oxygen sensors, catalytic converters. Of course, you have to drive it longer time to do that. It will not be a short-term damage, but fix it on time, because vacuum leaks, guys, are one of the toughest to fix. That can cause misfires as well, engine lights on, and various codes for lean fuel mixture, cylinder misfires, random misfires, all kind of things. So definitely need to take care of that. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.